What's up guys, and welcome to another video here on Abster TCG, new shares. I'm sitting comfortable. So we had the ban list and I'm going to give my thoughts on it now, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about rotation so we get that out of the way because I got some questions about it before we go over the list. The ban list was like, it was Raigo, Jimbe, Moria and Ice Age, and I kinda like the list. I think Raigo ban was a little bit weird, but maybe Bandai felt like they don't want yellow to have that kind of tool, and I think people said like, yeah, red rock is just better, but I agree with that. But I think that's like the color different, that blue should have those kind of utilities, like how they work. Giant was missing obviously, but we may get a ban in the future. What I think is that because we are getting the starter decks before OP11, I think the power level of the format will like even itself out. So I think they kept the starters in mind, so they're not banning the Giant. I think that's the reason. So we will have like, what, 1 month or something with the green and purple Luffy deck at full power, and I'm okay with that. Decks can be strong, so I think Giant will be fine once we get the starters, and I think that's why they did not decide to ban Giant. For the rotation, I'm actually positive to it. I've seen some negativity on it, and I can see why, because like card value, rotation, your cards won't be playable, but in the end, we want One Piece to stay alive as long as possible. And I think the way Bandai chooses to do that is to have rotation to like hinder power creep and make things more balanced. And the positive thing with that statement is also that Bandai is actually going to try to keep One Piece live as long as possible, and I hope this game will be alive as any other card game, and like maybe 20 years in the future we're still playing One Piece and it being this amazing game. So that's what, at least what I hope and I think with this decision, that okay, we want this long term, because I know Bandai has, I know like Dragon Ball had to do a reset. I think Digimon has gotten a little bit to the power creep territory, and by doing these rotation blocks, like they don't have to design the new set in mind of the later cards too. So I think it's a positive thing. And we're also getting extended format. Maybe that will be a little bit more of a casual one. Maybe we get some like local tournaments for it. But I think generally it's positive because of keeping the game in longevity. Now it's sad that maybe some cards lose value. I have a lot of alt arts. They probably also lose some value, but in the end we want this card game to be alive, and I think this is a positive step for the game. So this is the list. Looking at the ban list, I am not considering Doflamingo as a tier 1 deck anymore. I think maybe it will actually be decent and playable, but I don't think it will be as oppressive as it was, at least for us as Teach players, because before we had to discard from turn 1 because Jimbe into a body was too bad, but now we can like let him on place, because like Boa, we will, these on plays are not scary anymore. Law is a little bit scary, but we can play around it. So I actually decided to opt the list to play more against Agro, the Mirror, and these more mid-range decks. And I decided to cut Doc Q. I got a lot of questions about it, and the reason why is because I don't think Doc Q is as good and as needed against these matchups like Bonney, like Shanks, like even Zorro. I think it's meh against, because we have the Shiryu. So what I've done is I cut the Doc Qs. I cut the 6-cost Liberation. Oh, 6-cost Liberation too. I think that card also, it may go back to the list, we will see. But I don't think that card either is the best when Doffy is gone, because it was mainly a Doffy tech. And with Doffy not running around, maybe you could play it as a one-off or something, but I don't think it will have as much utility as before. So this list is more like mid-range based and try to like take advantage of your bodies like Burgess, and like use Pistol and Liberation to clear things together with Auger and Stronger if you want to get rid of bigger things. So we play 3 Auger, 1 Devon for Burgess, 3 Shiryu, 4 Stronger, 1 Vasco for Teach, 3 Lafitte for Kusan, 4 Shiryu. This is new card from OP10. Activate main once per turn when this is played, or the turn is played, like all the other cards. You can KO a card with original cost 3 or less. I mean, this looks okay when you read it, but when you actually play it and get a feel of it, this card is actually insane, because this new format coming up, there are so many bodies that are 3 cost or less that this just gets values to clear against. And then you get that like 5k poke swinger that you swing every turn. It gets 2000 power during your opponent's turn, so the opponent will have a really hard time getting in with. So in the end, this card gives a lot of value on play and then like the turns ahead. I think this is a really welcome thing for Teach. Is also kind of good in the Mirror, because if you go second you can pop a Lafitte, or if you decide to play like a Vasco or maybe even a Doc Q, you can just pop it with the Shiryu and then get to swing face instead of having to swing on the body. So I think this is a really good welcome. And then the other elephant in the room, I don't have the wooden elephant with me this time. Shout out to all you OG guys who know that reference. But what it does, you don't read the main effect. I guess you KO something that costs 1 or less. You can bounce it or put it in life too. So it might come up in late game if you like try to decrease a blocker, kill it just to swing with lethal. But other than that, you mainly play it for the trigger. So the trigger is KO one of your opponent's 6 cost or lower characters or return it to the hand. So this trigger is really good into all these like mid-range aggressive decks that play a lot of 5 drops. Like I would say probably every deck in the game this card is good against and works against as a trigger. But one of the most important things is that it works on Burgess in the mirror to bounce it. So when I've been testing now a lot with base card, it's really a struggle to go first if the opponent opens like stage and a 4-drop. Because you are going to be on the backhand all of the game and your opponent really has to screw up to lose the game. So by adding Billion you actually get a trigger into that matchup that will swing you the game. If you get a Billion trigger in the mirror, you're probably winning because you're bouncing the Burgess and then you're pushing the tempo back to you. And as you are the one going first, you probably have been the one that's been pushing a little bit more, which means that you can now turn the tides of war, you know. And also like Bonney, you can clear Tashigi, you can clear, Smoker of course, into Shanks or into like Smoker. You can also clear those drops. You can also clear the 5 cost Luffy with Rush. You can even clear Sangoro. You can clear... Is there any 6 cost? Yusu you can clear with it, I guess. So it actually comes up into a lot of other matchup. And as we are playing Teach, we have stage and lead effect. So if we draw it and we don't need it, we can pitch a card. The only like bad thing I felt with this deck is that in some hands you have a little bit too low counter. So I may be cutting a Age for another Shiri or maybe like another Vasco or something, another Lafitte instead, just to have one additional counter, because 1Ks are really important in the mirror. So this is a little bit about the list. I'm going to grind some rank now. We are pushing for ranked 1. I think we are top 10 right now. So let's get into the games.
Abster TCG.
So we have a Bonney here. I'm gonna mulligan this hand because there's no stage. And this hand does not look the greatest. I will also go first, so we will see how this game goes. So we're just going to pass here. Maybe place out a searcher here. Optimally he would just pass, but they play. They only own like 4 search. Okay, they play a Rose here, which is kind of good for the Shiryu. I'm actually just going to hit a 8 here. Optimally whether to see stage, Lafitte or like anything to search. But next turn we can actually KO the Rosie with a Shiryu. Here I'm thinking if I want to take or not, because like he can drop something. No, I'm actually going to take. If we find stage, that's like best case scenario here. Guys, okay, he plays the Tashigi here. Means that we can swing F5 and then we are going to pop the Tashigi with the Shiryu and then use Hachinosu. Which means that we can start this stage, and if he decides to play a Smoky next turn or a 5-drop, we can just pistol it. And I think we're in a good spot. And then on later turn, maybe we can try to fit in a Burgess together with a Shiryu to get rid of the Rosie to get additional value. So we are just going to the Shiryu. This card is crazy. I think we cycle Lib because I don't think we will use it sooner or later. I don't think we will use it that much. Lafitte is actually good for next turn because we can pistol Lafitte Age and like try to dig for our 9 turn post turn. So we're going to pass here. Optimally I want to see a... Okay, he goes for a 5 here. I think I'm going to discard the strong. I don't want to go too low because there might be a holy play coming up soon. Okay, so here we will start with a... I think we... Because we are going to use up all the dons. With this, right? Yeah, because this is 7 dons. Yes, we're just going to swing a 5 here. And he is going to tap the leader, but that's alright. He takes... That's nice that it's on 2, but that maybe like foreshadows a kid coming down soon. But I don't know if taking for him is that good to do, because we have Teach, so we can just push through it in the future. Then we are going to Lafitte, which probably makes him have to swing on it. And we go up to 9 the next turn, right? Yes, so Kuzan here is actually really welcome. Then I am going to Age here to try to dig. We don't have any 2Ks here, so I think we want to take the stronger. We are going to pitch with stage. There's an argument to pitch pistol here, but I think we are going to pitch Shiryu because we have the Kusan who can revive it. And here I don't think we will use more than one Kusan here. I'm considering if we wanted to take Age, because that's easier to fit in next turn if we want to, and like we want to like chain Teach optimally later. We're actually going to take the Age, and now when we don't do leader, he can't, like he will take a life if he plays Hody, and we want him to actually go down lower. He's probably going to try to swing on the Shiryu with the Hody, which means that we maybe can even counter the lead swing so that we are healthy in life, so we don't lose to any aggressive win con from his side. And if he decides a smoker here, we could also pistol it and like play the Kusan. Okay, so I expect okay, it's a carrot coming down, that's alright, and a Bonney. That's actually really fine. I'm considering if we even want to pistol the carrot. First we should actually search. We find the Burgess. I really like to take Burgess here, because now we can go a 5 on the Bonney. But wait, we can actually board clear if we want. Do we want to board clear here instead? We could pistol here, then we could revive, get a Shiryu and KO the Rosie. I think that play might be better. Like the Burgess is big, but like then we get rid of Carrot and Rosie. So I think I am actually going to go for that play. So we start here, because we should have a Shiryu. Yeah, we have a Shiryu. Once again, Shiryu puts in so much crazy work in this deck. Like, I love this card. Do we want to pitcher? He's on 10. I mean, he can Doffy, but he will only stun these two. And I'm kind of fine with that, because we can just do Teach and swing a 5, then do it next turn. And I don't want to give him a free Hody turn, so we're actually going to just let him play here. So if he Hodies, he goes down to 1, which like puts a little bit more pressure on him. This one we can take, because we can probably take 2 life this turn if he decides to Hody. Like a Zoro here also is a good... Okay, so he decides to Doffy here, which is like... It's no problem, because we will just play Teach. There's some arguments to try to put up some other things first. We are going to cycle stages. Okay, no, we just take Teach. Now we will just play Teach, block him from one place, and then we will win the game by like poking him down slow and steady. And we are going to pitch to Kusan to keep counter. I mean, by him taking there, I think there's maybe coming down a kid here together with a blocker. But then we can stun, then you swing with everything. We block here, because probably coming down a kid, yeah. Together with a blocker. So we are like developed, so we can just like swing face. We can kind of ignore the Doff here. Okay, he decides to play a Bonney. That's interesting. That means that he is going to give us 3 cards in hand. Oh, yeah, that's huge. Okay, he took. So we're actually going for game here with the Teach. Oh shit, we were bricked up. So yeah, Shiryu putting in the work, and let's get to the next game. Okay, so we get a Shanks here. I'm a little bit annoyed because we won last game, but we apparently lost rating for some reason. I think there's like a bug because the bounty is not updated yet with the new version that came out today. So this hand, okay, we're going second, and I mean, if it's the aggro version, this hand is okay. We are going to actually be greedy and try to keep it, because this one can KO the Sanji, and him going first actually tells me a little bit that it's probably a aggressive version. So here we have some options. I think I'm going to take Burgess, because might as well do it. This Burgess is good. Now we are going to pass from here. And we also had an L guy who rage quit, but for some reason the points did not count to that either. So I don't know. It's annoying because I'm trying to push for rank 1 and these things happen. But we are going to play the Burgess here, because like it's a free turn to play him. We are healthy, and this would be really nice for the later stage of the game. 5. I don't know. Maybe he wants to go first. I don't know, because he should have played like an aggressive card on me now if it was the aggro version. I feel like, because he plays so many low drops, but like he just swung, don't play anything. So maybe like a Yasop comes down here, and we don't have a 2K silo, because I would like to counter out of that one to like not being afraid of the next turn. Yeah, okay, so it's going to go a 5. I think we counter here, because I just want to stay healthy a little bit. I have to put back the chair a little bit, like this, being comfy, cozy, you know. Here we start with stage. and then we are going to pitch the IBID. I think we take a Kusan here. I don't think we will use all of them, but we will most definitely at least play one this turn, because we don't have another play. Maybe we should actually have went for Age here, and then maybe we got something we could crack for Kusan, but we can just do it next turn, I guess. Then we are just going to pass. Oh shit, no, I forgot leader. We should have went leader here. Oh my god. Yeah. I always do leader on this turn. I don't know why I did not this turn. Alright, okay, so there's no Beckmans, we're not getting punished. I'm going to erase this footage, you know. So we're going to take this one. No trigger there. But we get a 2k, which is really nice. Okay, so it goes for 2 7s and probably plays a Lucky Rouge here. And we find the pistol, guys. Main character energy, you know. So here we are going to use stage on IBID 500. I think we pick up the Shiryu because we don't really care about the Lucky Rouge. These bodies here. And from here we're probably taking Teach now. Okay, we have Augur and Devon here in trash, so we are actually going to start to swing and maybe put up a Devon, I believe, with the Kusan, maybe. I don't know. Or we should have swung a 5 first. I thought we were going to swing out of 7s, but we want to play another Kusan. So we're going to swing here with the Kusan. Maybe actually leaves. Yeah, this is annoying, like please update to Steam 2. But I have the version B, so it's the updated version. So I think we are going to... Do we put up the Von here? That plays around Dragon, but we are at 10, so we can actually protect from Dragon with this. Maybe we just put up the Augur, because he draws a card when he decides to pop it with this. Yeah, we are just going to get the Van Augur, and then we play this little guy, and then I think we pitch a Kusan here. And then we pass. So we are actually protected from the Dragon here, yeah. We're going to swing a 6 on face. Maybe a Dragon is coming down, but we're going to go 2k. That means, yeah, Dragon, if he decides to swing here, we just throw a 2k. Then we probably won the game from here. Because we are going to Teach here. Block, and then we start with the Augur. So if he decides to block... Yeah, I don't know, I think he should have blocked that one. So just pop the Augur here. We're just going to start to swing on him. This. Okay, that's really weird that he is not... Okay, we take another Teach. Teach is good now. Then we just crack him for another Augur. I don't want to give him value with the Lucky Rouge. So from here I think we are in a really good spot. I believe it. Okay, so he's going to play the Dragon. Oh yeah, another Dragon. Yeah, I mean, so we pitching in play Shanks is actually worse than him resolving a Dragon at this point, so that's why I didn't pitch. So he goes on... Yeah, we just get a free block here, and then he probably selects with the ace into Augur, I believe. Maybe leaves one done up for Divine Departure, no. Okay, we're going to let this one go, just to draw a card, and then we can just Teach next turn again. Yeah, we're going... Okay, yeah, so he concedes. So we get the win. Let's get to the next game. Okay, so we get a mirror here. Yippee! So we are going to go second. Guys, this hand is goated. This hand can't go wrong. He finds stage, but like... We can just concede to this hand. Now we're going to lose this game because we're cocky here. But yeah, this is perfect. This is beautiful. We're going to start... I think we take the stronger here, because we really want the Augur now. We're going to cycle, and we could cycle away a Lafitte here. Maybe, no, we cycle away a stronger... Teach, I don't want you now, but Shiryu is good, because... Yeah, we pass here. Because next turn, if he decides Lafitte, we can swing face and then do Shiryu on it. And then we will get the Shiryu effect, because they get hypnotized, like, they will see Shiryu as no threat, but it will, like, get so many cards from his hand, or poke his life. Man, I'm a real countdown for how to dunk on red. Okay, so he's going to... he did Age, and now he's Stage. So he goes for a 5. We don't want to take that one, so we should probably pitch the Lafitte there, because I believe a Lafitte is coming down here. With Savasco coming down, okay. So we're just going to get some free value on it. And now I think we want to cycle. We obviously want to cycle. But to cycle Lafitte, we get a teach, we at least have one. You know that one is burrowed, 2 is burrowed on the bottom. Because Banlist, we take this one. He decides to play out a Burgess here. So I think we are just going to go Age. We take a Burgess. Kanske efter game a lot actually. She has a Burgess, but our Burgess will be huge. So we are going to swing. I think we'll poke a 5 lead and then go a 6, and then we cycle away one Burgess. Oh wait, we don't want to cycle away a Burgess here. We could actually like do a Kuzan crack here. So this Shiryu will put up so much value now because I think he's not going to swing it. He takes this one. I don't really agree with him taking this one. So maybe we should actually... he's on 7, so if we force him to... Yeah, we are going to swing a 6 to force him off a 2k here. I don't believe he's going to take this one if he's not really bricked up. And then we play Burgess. And yeah, maybe we should run for Kuzan because we won't find like a good spot to play it in a while. And now we take the Devon because next time we're probably going to double Burgess here. So we should probably have went for like a Kuzan line now, or at least just stick it on board to get some poke in with it. He's going to go black hole here. That means that he can't extend more on board this turn, which is kind of nice. We'll swing a 5 on lead. We're going to throw the Devon here because I don't want to lose too much life. Then maybe the Burgess turns on Shiryu here. Probably on the Shiryu. Yeah, on the Shiryu. He gets the clear. Now we place a Lafitte. He's going to cycle away a Teach for another Burgess. Now we have an option to clear this and then play our own Burgess, but I think we just want to stick a double Burgess here. Because we are a little bit ahead in the Burgess game. Or we could clear, then we could cycle away this Burgess, then go for like Kuzan next turn. Yeah, we want, yeah, I'm going to clear this actually. We'll take the Kuzan, so we have a double Kuzan line next turn. So we'll swing a 5 here. Maybe he takes, yeah, he takes. Because he did not counter that turn before. Yeah. I don't know if it would matter, but I think, yeah, maybe he's too low on resources, so he has a counter. So this turn, there's maybe like a Kuzan and a black hole. A Kuzan at least. Oh yeah, a Kuzan and a black hole, yeah. Swings a 5, we have to take. Yeah, this hand is... It's okay. He will get the Burgess here. But he has went through 2 of his black holes now. Now he has a Liberation, it's a blank into our deck. We are actually going to swing a 5 here, and then we do double Kuzan for Burgesses. Then from there I think we can start pushing. And we still have black holes left in the deck. We just crack, we play, we crack, play, cycle. Could take another Kuzan to do it next turn. I think maybe Burgess is better to have some counter in hand. So now we're going to pass. Yeah, this is looking kinda good. This is a little bit annoying. And he gets a teach. He's probably going to teach here. Swing, swing. Then we can teach and start to push him. Him playing Lafitte did not really do that much. That's why I like to keep it in hand and not just play it and leave it. And it all depends, like Doku might be in the deck too, so then you can just pop it. Okay, so he gets a search for Lib. He has used all of them at least, that's good to know. So it's probably coming down a Burgess here. Oh yeah, Kuzan cracked for a Burgess. No, Auger, because we don't have another Burgess. And he's not going to swing with his Burgess. That's actually a save and grace for us. So we are going to crack here. I think we take a teach. We could teach and push. Or we could build board. I think we want to... Yeah, I think we want to actually build a board here. We should have swung a 6 here. Actually. Yeah, but we're going to do this. Then we play you. Get a burger. Play a burger. There's no way for him to lethal here. He can't really do much to these. Because he just went through all the black holes. We are in a fine spot here, guys. We are in a fine spot. Now he probably has to teach, do this here, swing E6 on it. Yes, we'll go down to 2, we'll have 2 birds, and then we'll just probably swing for game next turn. Just teach. He's probably going there, he's going to swing on it. We take, maybe we get the bounce spell, we don't know. Or a pistol, do we pistol auger then? I don't know if we do, because now we get to draw a card, so then we might not be able to have lethal. But yeah, this should probably be lethal. I mean, if you find a black hole too, it should be guaranteed, right? Because then we just, yeah, it should be guaranteed if we find the black hole. I think at least. We will see. He gets a auger here. Yeah, this is like the optimal position in the mirror. So this is the problem when you are going first. It's like you're the one who's going to be on the backhand. But I think he should probably have swung with birdies, maybe counted one more time this game. So he will be at 2 life, he will be at 2, and then we would need to play teach, stun this, and then like swing face instead. And he would probably go down to 2 maybe. Because he would have 3 life because he took 1 this turn. So he would have 2 life now, he would have 2. And we would have to have teach instead of the double birdies here. So yeah, but maybe we could actually have teached and swinged into the birdies, so maybe leaving it up was the right play. But I feel like the position was so far behind either way, so it's kind of hard to do super much from there. So we're going to get a age. We're going to play the age. Okay, so we are not teaching this turn. I don't know, are we looking for another live or black hole? But we don't have black holes. We are playing the docus, GG's. Yeah, GG's. So let's get to the next game, or last game even. So we have another mirror here again, in the last game. So we are going to go second because we get to choose. We have been treated really nice today by the gods. So we will mulligan here. This hand is not that nice, and he has stage and we don't. And we don't have a 4-drop yet. Yeah. We're going to cycle here. We take the Kusan. I think we need to take the Kusan here and just pass. Yeah, I mean, this game will be rough, but we are going to try to win it. Stage diff definitely is a thing, so he gets a Kusan here. He's going to swing an 8. Okay, that's okay. Hopefully we find... Okay, we find an age. We take lib here. I think we need lib in this game. Like having more of them. Okay, yeah, this is rough. We just need to swing a 9 here. So we are actually on the backhand this game. I'm going to cycle away the auger. He probably plays the Kusan here and passes, I would believe. We have to do this here now. Maybe our wink on this game is just to go super aggro. Okay, he plays it Devon here. We get stage, that's nice. We need to pistol the Devon, I think. Then we swing a 6 here. I think he should... Okay, he's going to take. We will actually put up the stage now. Take teach, might as well. And then we pass here. He can only develop 1 body. Now optimally we would have a Burgess in hand, because then we could leave Burgess on this 1 body he develops. And he should have like... Probably going for like a 7. Oh no, now a 6. And then plays the Kusan. He has double Burgess in hand, so he goes for a 6 here. We have to take... Okay, we find the Burgess. That's actually really nice. So we will go for a 5 here and just... Wait, we can't get rid of this. But we will find a Shiryu. I think we just developed 2 bodies here. Then pass. We have no counter now. Also. That's a little bit cringe, because we are going to maybe go down to 1. Maybe we had to keep the Shiryu in hand here actually. Yeah. So, yeah. Why don't we see counters? I mean, yeah, we kept a like little bit of a greedy hand. Now he's going to crack the Kusan. He's going to get a Devon and a Burgess here. So what we can do this turn is we can actually clear his board. But the problem is that we are like on the backhand if we clear the board. But maybe we could go like aggressive on him here. Yes, we are going to pop, remove, then go for a double 6 here. Because Yeah, we get the toucan probably alive. Yeah, that's better than getting it. So we are going to cycle away the teach here and take a stronger, because I don't think we can win with the teach this game. So he's going to go for lib here, and maybe puts it down to 0 actually. That's okay. Wait, he black holed. How many black holes is it realistically left in his deck? There's one, so there's probably one left. I think we are actually maybe in okay spot, because is he going to crack this now? He's not going to crack it now. Okay. So we have counters here, so we're not going to lose to what he can do. So we are actually going to swing a 5. Then I think we can get up a double Burgess here with like really big stats, which is kind of nice. Maybe he actually should have cracked the coups on there. Double Burgess. Pop. Take a Burgess here, and then we pass. So maybe there's a teach coming down now. It could be. He gets a stronger. I've not kept track of hand now, but he's going to go a 5. We will pitch here. So maybe there's a teach coming down and he will just crack. No, there's not a teach. Maybe there's a Kusan and a black hole or something. But we are going to counter out. Okay, black hole. Yeah, and then it's going to be like a double. Okay, a Devon here. That's interesting. Going to give blocker and probably play another Kusan and crack for a Burger Man. So this turn, Teach is actually a option here. I think we are going to go a 5 here to try to bait the block with Devon. We are not getting the block. Okay, so we decide to Teach now. Can get one swing in. That means that he will probably Teach the turn after on our Teach. Then, or maybe he actually gives the Devon blocker again and decides not to swing with it. That would be a little bit annoying, because if he decides to Teach... Okay, so we should pitch here. I think we pitch Auger. Okay, we find a lib. That's interesting. We could actually clear his board and swing with Burgess. Or, no, we take lib here. Yeah, we take lib here. And then we swing on face. He takes. Then we Teach these two. And then we pass. So he's probably going to play his Teach now. And optimally we will see a swing from Devon here. Because then we most likely can go for game. But if we do not get a Devon swing here, I think this game might be a little bit rough. Do we get the swing? Okay, no, he's just going to give it blocker. Okay, so we get stage. We are going to cycle. The question here is if we take Kusan, we can get rid of his Burgess. And then, I mean, we lose to Black Hole. Maybe we should actually go for clearing his board and do a big swing with Mr. B here. No, we take the stronger, I think. I think we can't Kusan. Like, getting a body is nice, I guess, but I think we need to put him down to 0 and use the double lib, or like use one lib next turn and try to go for game. So we're actually going to take the stronger here. And I believe we tried to load up a big hit with Burgess here. We start with the 5 here, so maybe he decides to, okay, blocks with the Von. So we can actually, I think what we do here is that we lib Burgess. Then we just all in on the Devon here. Okay, he's going to block. And counter out. Okay, that's not good if this is a Teach. No, it's fine, it's fine. Black Hole we lose, but otherwise we don't. He gets a Teach. He's probably going to Teach here. Then maybe he swings a 5 lead. I mean, he could try to stun this too, I guess. Maybe try to commit the swing with this Teach. Yeah, I don't know. I think he should stun the Teach here. And let's go a 5. Block. If he decides to swing with Devon, he gives it banish. We throw a 2k here. If you find a Teach, there's actually a path to victory here. Or we could get up a Devon of our own and put a blocker and then swing hard on his Devon here. Because then he has 2 teaches. If he goes for a teach, that could actually be an option to do. Maybe we should start with fishing with a 5, because then we maybe get a hit on the teach instead with our Burgess here. Yeah, you know, wait. I have the line. This 5 lead. Blocks. Wait. I have to reconsider this in my mind again. So we can go for Kusa and get up our own Devon here. And then we can stronger lib the Devon. And then we can swing with our Burgess on the teach. Do we know what he has in hand? I have not kept track yet, sadly. The Burgess will be... he will be 1 over, so if the teach survives then we have 2 blockers. If he gets another teach, we need a counter, so no, we can't really do it. So we need to put up a Devon here and then swing hard into the teach, I think. Yeah, we get up our own Devon here. Give it blocker. And then I think if we swing into teach here, Black Hole won't do it because we have so much counter in hand. So we're just going to swing on his teach like this. Maybe did a little bit overkill there, but then we pass here. So another teach here. It's annoying, but it won't win him the game, I think. Because we can... it depends if he decides to leave Devon up with blocker. But if he do leave Devon up with blocker, that's alright. Because if he decides to... he will teach, I guarantee. That's like 100%. Right. Which means, okay, we have a Black Hole. So if he leaves Devon up with blocker, what I'm considering here is if we could actually block this 5 with Devon here. Then he teach here. Maybe actually decides to swing with teach on the Devon then. And then we can swing on the teach. Yeah, we are getting a free block here. Yeah, so he's going to play teach now. And I mean, he should probably stun the Burgess here, because it has the same stats as teach. And if we commit the swing, okay, with teach, he... wait, I think we are winning here. He needs to swing. Okay, swings with the Devon here, with the banish. I mean, no, we're not going to take it, so we do this here. And if he passes, that should be game, right? Okay, so we pass. What we could do is we could... okay. If we lib here and then swing a 7 with banish here, then he blocks. Then we have this much done left. Then we swing with Burgess and then face. So this should be game, right? Yeah, this is game, guys. Yeah, and then we do this here. Swing here. Play around the event. He gets a dock queue. Then we win. Boom. Shakalak. A little bit of a Wolf of Wall Street reference. I think it is, at least. No, but guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. I hope you find this list interesting. It has been treating us really well. And now when I'm looking at the fucking bounty again, we got another loss. So we got 2 losses this when we won for some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because the sim is updated. So we should actually have like 400 points more. So we should be at 5.4, but that happens. We have to wait for it to be able to grind some more, I guess. But like, subscribe, affiliate link, everything, blah blah blah. Happy Monday. See you in the next one.